Hi everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics bringing you game number 152 of the Hunt for 400, Ted Williams' quest to hit 400 in 1941. This is the last game of this series, which was a second game of a doubleheader, with the Washington Senators. Here are your starting lineups for today's game. Quite a bit different from yesterday's contest, since this is a second game of a doubleheader. Don DiMaggio leads off by center field for Boston. Pete Fox in right field. Joe Cronin at shortstop. Ted Williams in left field. Jim Tabor third base. Jamie Foxx, double X at first base. Bobby Doerr at second base. Pitlock is the catcher, and Dick Newsom on the mound. For the Senators, George Case leads off and plays left field. Johnny Wheelaz is in center field. Hilly Lane third base. Cecil Travis shortstop. Mickey Vernon at first base. Sammy West in right field. Al Evans as a catcher. And Johnny Bloodworth is at second base with Dick Mulligan on the mound. I think his first name is Dick Mulligan. It is. Grade D pitcher, R and Z modifiers. Ted Williams has been knocking it out of the park in this project. He is 182 for 439, and he comes into today's game with a 415 average. Just 4 games to play. You have this game and then a series against the Philadelphia Athletics in Philadelphia. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Dominic DiMaggio steps into the box, and here we go with the first roll of the game. The pitch from Dick Mulligan is a 4-4, and Dominic DiMaggio hits a line drive into left center field for a leadoff single. Washington's defense is fielding column 3, and we're playing basic Apba. Their totals add up to 35 points. The Boston Red Sox defense adds up to 42 points, which is fielding column 1. So a runner on first and nobody out. Batter is Pete Fox. He's a former Detroit Tiger. 300 hitter in 1941. 1-3 is 2 balls and no strikes. Mulligan has a Z modifier. That R strikeout modifier means he strikes out fewer people than average. 1-2 is a 25. I'm feeling column 3. That's going to be a ground ball to Johnny Bloodworth at second base, who flips to Travis at short over to first base. It is a 4-6-3 twin killing. Suddenly 2 outs in the top of the first. Here's player manager Joe Cronin. 5-6 is a base on balls. Cronin works a walk. And here we go. Here is Ted Williams. Ground ball to third base, picked up by Hilly Lane to throw across. That's the end of the inning. 1 hit, no runs, and 1 left. Bottom of the first, Senators coming to bat. All right, Dick Newsom completes his warm-up tosses. Last time he pitched, he went 7 innings, gave up 3 earned runs, and did not figure into the decision. George Case steps into the box for Washington. George Case hits a pop-up on the infield. Third baseman Jim Tabor is under it and makes the catch. 1 out. That keeps the fast man off the base passes. There's Johnny Wheelaz. 64 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 gone, and Hilly Lane playing third base for Washington. 1-4 is a fly ball to Ted Williams in left. He circles under and makes the catch. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the top of the second. No score. I bought this set of 1941 cards a year ago from Apba. I think they gave me all the players because Dick Mulligan pitched one game and this was it. started once in 1941, took the loss, gave up 5 earned runs, walked 2 and struck out 2 in real life. Jim Tabor leads off for Boston in the second inning. Tabor gets a base hit over shortstop. Boston gets their leadoff runner on for the second time in the game. Last time he got eliminated by a double play. Here's double X, Jimmy Fox. Sometimes known as the Beast. Here's the pitch. 6-6 rolls the drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, a home run by Jimmy Fox. Puts the Red Sox on top, 2-0. Here's Bobby Gore. 6-5 is a pop-up behind home plate, near home plate. Al Evans loses the mask and brings it in. That's 1 out. Here is the Boston catcher, Frank Pitlock, 271 hitter. 34 is a fly ball lifted to center field. Johnny Wheelage is manning that territory and he makes the catch. 2 gone. And now the Boston pitcher, Dick Newsom. And Newsom swings and misses for strike 3, but the Red Sox get 2 hits and 2 runs. Bottom of the second, Boston 2 and Washington nothing. All right, the best hitter for the Senators in 1941 was Cecil Travis, 359 hitter. He leads off for Washington. 41 is a ground ball hit to the shortstop, Joe Cronin. Takes the bounce, throws the first. 1 out. Here's longtime Washington first baseman, not by 1941, but he played into the 50s, Mickey Vernon. 1-3 is a base on balls. Fast runner at first base. Here's Sammy West. Played for the St. Louis Browns, left-handed hitter. 31 is a 14. That's 2 balls and no strikes, as Dick Newsom has the Z modifier. 4-5 is going to be a base on balls. The hard way in Apba. First and second. That brings up catcher Al Evans, 7th place hitter in the lineup. Dick Newsom checks the runners. Here's the stretch and the pitch. 41 is a 28, filling column 1. Hit on the ground to Joe Cronin, who flips to Bobby Dorr, and then over to Jimmy Fox at first base for a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. Top of the third. 2-0 Red Sox. All right, here's Dick Mulligan. Pitching to Dominic DiMaggio, led off the game with a single. And 1-6 is a ground ball to shortstop Cecil Travis. Scoops and makes the throw. 1 out. First time Red Sox did not get the leadoff man on. Here's Pete Fox. Fast outfielder. 41 is another roller to Cecil Travis. He's up to the task. 2 outs. Now Joe Cronin. Cronin rolls a 6-1, which is a third rollout to the shortstop. So Cecil Travis is well tested in the third, and he passes. Bottom of the third, Boston 2 and Washington nothing. All right, Senators, Jimmy Bloodworth is scheduled to lead off for Washington. Might be a familiar name if you're familiar with the 1950 Philadelphia Whiz Kids. He was on that team. He wasn't exactly a whiz kid. He was about 33 when he played for Philly that season. There's a pitch to Jimmy Bloodworth. 53 is a 19. We'll re-roll on the air randomizer chart, and that goes to a 15. Fly out to Ted Williams in left field, and Ted Williams makes a flying play out there. 1 out. Here's the pitcher, Dick Mulligan. Does not look like he has a strong hitting card at all. 55 is a 36, and that will go to the rare play randomizer table. 23 is 36 still. Ball 1. 2-5 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Top of the order, and George Case. 6 foot tall, can run like a deer. 36 is 33. Pop up on the infield, and Bobby Dorr is under it. He makes the call for it and catches it. 3 up and 3 down for Washington. Takes us to the top of the 4th, 2-0 Boston. Well, here we go. Ted Williams leads off the 4th. He rolled out the 3rd his first time up, so his average is at 414. 3-3 roll. That's going to be a drive deep to right center field off the wall. Ted Williams leads off the 4th inning with a double, and that sends his batting average back to 415, 183 for 441. No outs. Here is Jim Tabor, third baseman. Tabor rolls a 2-9. That's going to be a ground ball to the Senators' first baseman, Mickey Vernon, who takes it unassisted. Ted Williams goes to third. 1 gone. Here's double X Jimmy Fox, who homered first time up. 21 is a 12. Infield is playing in for Washington. That's a strikeout. 2 outs. Infield will play normal depth for Bobby Dorr. 282 hitter. And Bobby Dorr sends a line drive to second base, snagged by Jimmy Bloodworth. So the Red Sox spoil the leadoff double by Ted Williams. 1 hit, 1 left, no runs. Bottom of the 4th, Boston 2, and Washington nothing. Okay, Johnny Wheelash leads off the Senators last of the 4th inning. Struck out his first time up. This time he gets a base hit, a single to left center field. And Johnny Wheelash gets the Senators' first hit in the game. They've had a couple base runners by walks, but no hits yet, till now. Here's Hilly Lane. 56 is a swing and a miss. Lane strikes out. He is U-turn back to the dugout, 1 out for Cecil Travis. 61 is 2 balls and no strikes. Cecil Travis, like many major leaguers, served in World War II. Played a lot of baseball, but also got into a lot of combat, won a Bronze Star and 4 battle stars. 4-6 is a fly ball to left field. Ted Williams makes the play, and there's 2 gone. Runner holds at first, and Mickey Vernon is the batter. Mickey Vernon hits a hit column roll. This might get the Senators on the board. 2-2 as a drive by Mickey Vernon. It might be. It could be. It is out of here, and this game is tied. Red Sox 2 and the Senators 2. Sammy West with 2 outs and the bases clear. 61 is a ball 4. Dick Newsom walks Sammy West for the second time. Maybe a little rattled by that blast by Mickey Vernon. Brings up catcher Al Evans. And Evans hits a ground ball to second base, and that will end the inning. 2 hits, 2 runs, top of the 5th, Boston 2 and Washington 2. Frank Pitlock, Red Sox catcher, leads off. 56 is a 3-4 pop-up, high on the infield, and the shortstop, Cecil Travis, calls for it. He's got it, 1 out. Here's the pitcher, Dick Newsom. There are 2 Newsoms on the Red Sox team. There's a shortstop, Skeeter Newsom. They're not related. 52 is a 27. He's also, it's ground out to third. He's also not related to Bobo Newsom, who was a famous pitcher of the era. Top of the order in Dominique DiMaggio, who was 1-for-2. Dominique rolls a base on balls. Now the second place hitter, Pete Fox. .25 is an 8 against a D pitcher. That's going to be a base hit. A single to center field with 2 outs. Dominic DiMaggio, the little professor, will round second and go to third. Red Sox have runners on the corners. They're threatening. Here's Joe Cronin, batted .311 in 1941. Mulligan in a tough spot. Here's the straight infield playing normal depth with 2 out. 5-6 roll for Cronin is, I think, ball 4. Yeah, it's a walk. Bases are loaded. 4, Ted Williams, hitting .415. This is a time where a D pitcher might be really tempted to walk in a run. Wow. It's a strong temptation. But he's going to pitch to him. There's the pitch to Ted Williams. 4-4 roll. That was a mistake. Ball lined over the head of Jimmy Bloodworth at second base. And 2 runners will score. I don't think Cronin's fast. He will hold it second. Let me see. Yeah. So 2 runs score. First and second, Boston. It is now Red Sox 4 and the Senators 2. And Williams raises his average to .416. That brings up Jim Tabor. 2 runs home in the inning. 4-6 is a ground out to third base. 5-3. That ends the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits. Red Sox 4 and the Senators 2. Jimmy Bloodworth leads off the last of the 5th inning. 41 is a ground ball to Joe Cronin at shortstop. He throws to Jimmy Fox at first, and there's 1 out. Here's Dick Mulligan. Mulligan rolls a 3-3 roll. That's a 9 against a C pitcher. That's going to be, C will take away that 9. It's not going to be a hit. Pop out to third. 2 outs. And top of the order for George Case. Roller back to Newsom, and the pitcher throws out Case. 3 up, 3 down. Top of the 6th inning, Red Sox up by 2. All right, Mulligan will be dealing with Pete Fox, Joe Cronin, and Ted Williams. Dangerous inning here. Here's a pitch to, not Pete Fox. There's 2 Foxes on this team. This is double X. Jimmy Fox, Bobby Doerr, and Frankie Pitlick. That's who he's pitching to. Here's a pitch to Jimmy Fox. 6-5 is popped up to the catcher. Al Evans makes the play. And now Bobby Doerr is the batter. Like Ted Williams, he is a native of California. 5-5 is a base hit for Bobby Doerr. And Bobby is 1-for-3. There's the 8th place hitter, Frank Pitlock. Mulligan checks the runner. Here is the pitch. 4-6 is a 29. A ground ball back to the pitcher. Mulligan throws the first. Pitlock's out. Door goes to second. Now there's 2 outs, and Dick Newsom is the batter for Boston. .36 is a 33. That's a pop out to third baseman, Hilly Lane. 1 hit, no runs. Bottom of the 6th, it's 4-2 Boston. Johnny Wheelaz, fast runner, leads off for Washington, and he rolls a ground ball to third base. Jim Tabor throws out Wheelaz. Wheelaz is 1 for 3 on the day. Hilly Lane, batting third in the order, steps up to the plate. Fly ball to right field. Play made by Pete Fox. 2 outs, and now Cecil Travis. Base hit for Cecil Travis. 2 out single. And now Mickey Vernon, who has homered in this game. He is responsible for the Senators' 2 runs. 2-5 is an 8 against a C pitcher. That's a base hit to center field. Travis will go to third. Washington has men on the corners. Potential tying run at first base. Potential go-ahead runner with Sammy West. No homers in 41, but he is a .270 hitter. There are 2 down, so the Red Sox infield will play normal depth. Here's the pitch. Line drive over the shortstop Cronin for a base hit. Travis scores, and with 2 outs, Mickey Vernon will go to third. RBI single for Sammy West, and the Senators close the win in 1. It is 4-3. Brings up Al Evans, the catcher. 21 is a 12. That's going to be a ground out to second, who goes the short way to get West out at second. 3 hits and a run. Top of the 7th, it's 4-3 Boston. All right, as we said before, Dick Mulligan's pitching the only game he pitched in 1941. Played parts of 4 seasons in the major leagues. But his career was interrupted by World War II. He was in the U.S. Army Air Force from 1942 through 1946. Dominic DiMaggio leads off for the Red Sox. 46 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 out. Here's Pete Fox. And that's a single by Pete Fox. He is 2 for 4. And that will, short of a double play, get Ted Williams to the plate. Here's Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin rolls a base hit that gets single right, that gets Fox to third. So the Red Sox are threatening to add runs, first and third. Here's Ted Williams, and this time Mulligan is not pitching to Ted Williams. That's an intentional walk. Mulligan, because the only game he pitched was a complete game, so he's rated to pitch to 39 batters. And he's only faced 31 so far. So he is as fresh as a daisy. This is his 1 chance to pitch in the big leagues, 41. Jim Tabor is the batter. 1 out, bases loaded. Can Jim Tabor put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch. 5-6 is a 34, and that's a fly ball hit to left field. George Case puts it away, but it's deep enough for Pete Fox to tag and score. Sacrifice fly to left. RBI for Tabor, and the Red Sox go to 5-3. 2 gone. And here's the beast, Jimmy Fox. Only hit 19 home runs, which is low for him in 1941. Just a 6-6 roll is a bomb. We'll pitch the Fox, maybe. Bobby Door's next. That's about the same deal there. So, yeah, there's a pitch to, well, Fox was right-handed, Door's right-handed too. 32 is a ground ball to second base. That'll get Mulligan out of the inning. 2 hits, 1 run. 7th inning stretch time, Red Sox 5 and Washington 3. In the real game, the final was 5-4 Boston, and both pitchers pitched complete games. So Jimmy Bloodworth will lead off for Washington. The last is 7th. The pitcher's due up next. Not sure he's going to pitch a complete game here. For 2-2 rolls, a base hit for Bloodworth, and there are 2 runs down. Or I'd have Mulligan bunt and stay in the game, but if there were only 1 down, but the 2, so timeout. All right, Buddy Lewis is going to pitch hit for the pitcher Mulligan. We can close the books on Mulligan. He goes 7 innings and gives up 5 runs. All right, Buddy Lewis steps in. No outs, not on. 5-4 roll is a fly ball to right field. And that is caught by the right fielder, Pete Fox. 1 out. Top of the order to George Case. Case represents a potential tying run. 3-4 is a fly ball to center field. Dominic DiMaggio takes measure and picks it out of the sky. 2 outs. Here's Johnny Wielaj. And that's a pop out to the shortstop, Joe Cronin. So Bloodworth gets to first and is stranded. Top of the 8th. Red Sox still cling to a 2-run lead. All right, coming on the pitch for Washington is Alejandro Eloy Carrasquel from Caracas, Venezuela. He is a grade B relief pitcher. We'll use his relief rating. That's the B asterisk in the parentheses. And Carrasquel will be facing Bobby Doerr, George Pitlack, and Dick Newsom, the bottom of the Red Sox order. 4-6 is a ground ball to third base. The throw over, and Doerr is retired. Frankie Pitlack. Pitlack rolls a 5-2, and that's a ground out to Hilly Lane at third base. 2 ground outs to third, and now the pitcher, Dick Newsom. And that's a fly out to the right fielder. So Carrasquel works quickly through the Red Sox. Bottom of the 8th, 5-3 Boston. All right, Dick Newsom is rated to pitch to 30 batters before his fatigue number comes up. And he has pitched to 29, so this is his fatigue point. Hilly Lane leads off for Washington. 6-2 is a fly ball to Pete Fox in right. 1 gone. Cecil Travis. Travis skies 1 to left. That's Ted Williams out there, and he makes the catch. Another good game, made a good defensive play out there. And Teddy is 2 for 3 at the plate. Mickey Vernon, 53, is a 20. That's a error randomizer chart roll. 45 sends us to 19. If you only call him 1. And with 2 outs, that's going to be a ground out to third base. Vernon's the last out in the 8th. Top of the 9th, 5-3. Boston up by 2. So Dominic DiMaggio leads off for Red Sox. Carrasquel on for his 2nd inning of work. This will be his fatigue inning as a rated reliever. 35 is a base on balls. DiMaggio takes first. 2nd walk for for Dominic today. Fast runner at first for Pete Fox, another speedy outfielder. Fox rolls a hit column roll. And 3-5 is a double for Pete Fox. And the runner scores as DiMaggio streaks around the bases. He is fast. RBI double, and it's 6-3, Red Sox. Here's Joe Cronin. Fly out to right field. And let's see, 32. Runner at second, Pete Fox tags and goes to third. Here's Ted Williams. Williams walked 147 times in 1941, and this is going to be one of those times. First and third, the utmost respect paid to the best hitter in baseball. Jim Tabor comes up. First and third, the Senators will play double play depth with one out. Here's a pitch to Rawhide Tabor. 5-5 is an 8 against a B pitcher. And that's a single to right field. 1-1 scores, and Williams goes to third. So Fox scores. Second RBI on the day for Jim Tabor. 7-3, Boston. Brings up Jimmy Fox. Same deal. Washington will play a double play. Depth, and Jimmy Fox hits a drive. It could be, it is out of here and the horse is out of the barn. Red Sox take a 10-3 lead. Timeout. Second home run of the day for Jimmy Fox. He is 2 for 5 with 5 RBIs. And Vern Kennedy will be brought in to pitch for Washington. So Fox chases the pitcher to the showers. Vern Kennedy is a grade D pitcher with W modifier. Hometown Kansas City, Missouri. Did not know that. Base is clear. Here's a pitch to Bobby Doerr. 43 is a comebacker back to Kennedy. Fields it and throws to first. Doerr's retired. Here's Frankie Pitlock. And Pitlock rolls a 19, which is a re-roll on the air chart. Yes, the air chart. And 25 goes to 17. Base hit. A single to right field. And the ball is bobbled by the right fielder, Sammy West. So Pitlock will get the second. Single and E9. Pitlock's in scoring position with 2 outs. And Dick Newsom will stay in the game and hit. 31 is a 36. That's rare play reroll. 52 goes to 40. Catcher fumbles a plate bouncer. Batter is safe. Runner goes to third. E2. So 2 errors by Washington and back-to-back batters. First and third. Dominic DiMaggio. DiMaggio's been on base 3 times today, single and 2 walks. 52 is a ground out to third. Hilly Lane on the play. So the Red Sox send 10 men to the plate. They get 1, 2, 3, 4 hits and 5 runs. Boston 10 and Washington 3. Wes Evans and the pitcher due to bat in the ninth inning. Sammy West rolls a 4-3, which is a comebacker back to Dick Newsom. And Wes is retired at first. Catcher Al Evans. 31 is a pop out to third at 9 turn. That's C grade. Turns that into an out. Newsom's retired 7 Senators in a row. And Vern Kennedy's going to stay in the game. Pitcher and hit for himself. 44 is a base hit for the pitcher. Oh no, it should be Bloodworth should be the batter. And my card's out of order. So 4-4 on Bloodworth is also a single. Line drive to left center field. And Jimmy Bloodworth goes 2 for 4. And with a runner on, we will go ahead and pitch hit for Kennedy. Jack Early will grab a bat and hit for the Senators. He is their last hope. And 29, grounded back to the mound, gloved by Newsom, and the throw to first. Ball game is over. Final score, Red Sox 10, Senators 3. We'll be back to wrap it up. All right, in this contest, the Red Sox scored 10 runs on 13 hits, committed no errors. Washington 3 runs on 6 hits, and they had 2 errors. Dick Mulligan, the starting pitcher for Washington, takes the loss, and Dick Newsom, the Red Sox starter, gets the victory. Home runs in the game. First by Washington. Mickey Vernon hit a 2-run homer in the 4th. And for Boston, Double X Jimmy Fox hit 2 home runs, a 2-run homer in the 2nd inning, and a 3-run home run in that big 9th inning that Boston had to put the game away. So Ted Williams batted 5 times today. He was 2 for 3 with 2 walks, and that leaves his average that period should be before the 4. But he's 184 for 442, and Teddy Ballgame's batting .415, and he'll take his act to Philadelphia as the Red Sox will finish out the 1941 season with a 3-game series in Philadelphia. Thanks for joining us. Red Sox win 10-3. Have a good day, and may God bless.